Vale, ¿a dónde vamos hoy?
Hoy vamos para Seaworld Orlando.
Let's go. ¿Qué es la que hay, mi gente? Bienvenidos nuevamente al canal. Y en el video de hoy vamos a estar teniendo una experiencia muy diferente a lo que estamos acostumbrados a hacer aquí en Seaworld. Y es que vamos a estar viendo un behind the scenes de las piscinas de las ballenas. Vamos a estar cerquita de las ballenas, vamos a estar viendo en qué consiste su entrenamiento, el espacio que tienen para estar, cuántas ballenas hay, cuál es la ballena más vieja aquí en SeaWorld y un montón de detalles más que nos van a estar dando. Así que si es la primera vez que nos visitas, por favor no olvides suscribirte a nuestro canal y vamos a ver qué tal nos va aquí en SeaWorld. Let's go.
Estamos hoy en Seaworld y lo que vamos a estar viendo es un inside look. Básicamente eso es un behind the scenes en distintas áreas del parque. La que nosotros les vamos a mostrar es el área de las ballenas. Nos van a enseñar las 7 piscinas que tienen, las 5 ballenas, las edades de ellos, el área médica donde suben el piso para poder examinar esas ballenas, nos hablan un poquito de la comida. Está súper chévere y lo mejor de todo es que está incluido en su taquilla del parque. Esto corría desde enero 8 hasta el 17 de enero, pero lo hacen otra vez durante el año, así que pueden estar pendientes a sus redes sociales, pueden estar pendientes a su página de internet y ahí les va a dar todos los detalles. Algo que es bien importante saber es que Seaworld ya no va a estar trayendo más ballenas al parque ni va a estar haciendo el breeding program para que nazcan más ballenas. Esto fue decisión del gobierno, pero Seaworld dijo que a la que haya cualquier emergencia con las ballenas o cualquier otra criatura marina, ellos van a ir a ayudar con esa rehabilitación, pero no lo van a estar trayendo al parque. Así que vamos a ver cómo nos va. Let's go.
You're gonna go to 3 stations. Once you go back there, you're gonna spend 4 to 5 minutes at each station with a different trainer and see a different pool in their habitat.
We call this the bed because we have the B, E, and D pools open and available for the girls to hang out and about in. Now, all of our killer whales are right now split up into our girls and our boys groups. Our boys are currently hanging out on the other side, while our girls are hanging out over here watching all of you. Our girls are named Katina, Nalani, and Malia, and then our boys are Trua and Makayo. Currently, Trua is sitting straight across on the other side. Makayo just joined him. We just had one of the ladies swim by. I'm pretty sure that was Malia who just came over. It was. And for our girls right now, they're swimming around looking at what's going on around here. But Katina and Alani tend to want to hang out at the back pool or in the medical pool over here. So that's like their happy place to be. Now with that being said, all of our killer whales range in ages. Our youngest is Makayo. He is 11 years old. He's our baby. Then next after that is going to be Malia, who's 14 years old. Who's swimming behind me here. Then we have Nalani, who's 15, Trua is 16, and then last but not least is Katina. She is our 45-year-old. And 45 is pretty fantastic. She's been the most successful mom ever in the entire world. She's had 7 kids, and she's still at a breeding age. So we are so lucky to have her here with us here at SeaWorld Orlando. She is mom to Nalani and to Makayo. So those are her 2 kids that live with her here. The other kiddos are spread apart at SeaWorld San Antonio and SeaWorld San Diego. I know, it's really cool to hear those vocalizations, right? All those sounds that you are hearing are coming from their blowhole on the top of their head. So that blowhole is kind of like the end of a balloon. It can be stretched and squeezed. It can be pinched. And that is all done by the muscles in that big forehead of theirs. They are also able to mimic us. That's why we build really strong relationships with them. It's because we want them to be able to understand and trust us or try to keep their behavior. So they could be coming completely out of the water, maybe jumping or taking a little splash, and they will still be able to be sleeping on the other side.
Are you telling her to do that, or
No, she is just playing out there. She might be watching her trainers who are right behind us here over at our fish house. The fish house is where we prep out all their food every day. Now do you guys see those teeth and how they're hollow? Killer whales have hollow teeth. We actually brush their teeth out twice a day to ensure that nothing builds up in there, because unfortunately in the wild, a lot of killer whales suffer from bacterial infections in their teeth. And we don't want that to happen to our killer whales. We want them to make sure they have good healthy teeth, and so we brush their teeth every single day. Down. What are you doing?
Hey everyone, welcome. My name is Liz. I'm a trainer here at Orca Stadium, and today we're going to talk about our medical pool and our medical care that we provide. This pool, you'll notice it's different. There's a shade structure over it. The bottom of the pool is a different color. That's because it's not the bottom of the pool, it's a false bottom. So what that means is we can close these gates and we can lift the bottom of the pool to the surface, and they can be completely dry. And this allows our Seaworld vet team to come in and provide vet care. So it's something we train them to do. Go for a little ride up and a ride down. And these whales get a thorough examination 4 times a year, and we condition all of the behaviors necessary to take a non-invasive or to get a non-invasive examination. We spend a lot of time and energy in making training these behaviors that allow us to care for them. One of the most important behaviors that we train to care for our whales, believe it or not, is our dental procedures and our dental flush. They get a dental flush twice a day, every day. On top of that, some of the whales also get laser treatment on their teeth to provide a healthy mouth. What are you doing over here? It's so funny, that's not usually your spot. So usually it's not her spot, but she wants to hang out here, so chill.
Another one of those false informations is that it's a happy sad meter. No, they cannot bring it up or down. There's no muscle to the dorsal fin. So once it starts to lean and it starts to collapse, it will actually grow downward. Their dorsal fin and their flukes grow their entire lifetime. So they only get bigger and they only get heavier. So that's, you'll see sometimes with huge males, their fluke tips will also curve inward because there's nothing solid to hold it out. So it will start to make a nice shovel. So when you're in the splash zone, typically if you see a big shovel coming at you, that's a big male. Yes, which flings a lot of water. Yes. So to become a trainer, you actually have to be 18 years old. A bachelor's degree is not required, but we do highly recommend it. And the main reason is there's a lot of competition for these positions. A lot of the trainers here do have a 4-year bachelor's degree and usually a marine science or psychology-based degree. You do have to pass a swim test to be able to be considered for the position, so you have to be a pretty strong swimmer. And you do have to be scuba certified. And that's just a basic open water scuba certification. A lot of people go for more because this is what they're interested in. So they usually go for an advanced or a master's scuba, or they go for more degrees in marine science. Yeah. A lot of the trainers here have done internships also before they get a full-time job. So in your college years, there are a lot of internships that are over the summer, and they're everywhere. A lot of people look at this and they think something negative automatically, but actually it's used in training. So what it does is it tells the animal where to come up and where to go. So when they're little, they're actually taught to touch their rostrum or their nose to this white buoy. So from here, I can tap the water because this is longer than my arm. It's an extension of my arm. I can go, hey, come up right here. This is where I want you to go. And then I want you to go all the way up here, and they'll jump out of the water. Now, if I want them to do a front flip, all I do is when they're in the air, I move the ball. And their nose follows the ball. Oh, okay. Yes. So this is how we shape a lot of behavior. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Have a great day.
Take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Once these whales die, they won't bring more.
Unfortunately, yes. So we don't have an active breeding program for killer whales, and that is, of course, the unfortunate reality is that since we'll not be having any more calves, that eventually there will be no more killer whales at SeaWorld. Yeah, we do still, of course, rescue, and if there was ever a rescue, we would be there to assist in that. But then, of course, it's the government's decision on whether that animal is releasable or not. Okay. If it is unreleasable, wherever its best home will be, the government will place that animal there.
Okay. That makes sense. Alrighty, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Miren qué delicaditos los juguetes. Chiquititos.
Yeah, so that's
Ya nos estamos despidiendo de aquí de Seaworld y del Orca Encounter. Espero que hayan disfrutado de esta experiencia que es muy diferente a lo que estamos acostumbrados a hacer aquí en los parques, y que es importante que sepan que es gratis, o sea, siempre y cuando esté disponible para hacer este tipo de experiencia, está incluido en su boleto del día. Así que hasta aquí el video de hoy. Si les gustó, por favor no olviden suscribirse al canal y nosotros nos vemos
En la próxima.
Chao.